So Swindon rather do me over in terms of my line choice. So we've got Billing, Sayers and Tower up against Rutkiss, McEwen and Stewart. So neither of the top lines up there, although both good in total. And it's a battle in the middle of the ice to start with. Solder just on the boards as the puck goes back over to Christie, and he'll look to find someone coming up the middle. He just aims to get it across the red line and break the icing, but it doesn't quite go up. And the puck comes forward from Lebwelly there. Cowley behind his net now. He's looking for an outlet. He passes up to Llewellyn, who is wearing number 22, if you look out for him. Picodzzi looks to poke it forward, but it's turned over. Herman comes through one-on-one. Lawrence now with him. Lawrence in. Lawrence goes top right. And a turnover gave a pretty easy goal there as it turned into an odd man rush as Lawrence popped it top right on the end of a Herman slider pass across there. You can see Lawrence left with far too much time, and a guy with the caliber of his shot is not going to miss from that angle. And it's 1-0 with 1 minute and 18 seconds gone here. We'll bring Harrison in a minute as Swindon look to come forward. Malazinski's here through. He's going with a slap shot there, which was blocked by Martelli. Martelli looks to hold up behind the boards, and he pins there, looking for some support. He comes out, lets go of it initially. Grinnell Park played it back a little bit, back to Green. He's going to look to get round behind the goal, maybe set up, but he's got McEwen for company. Puck comes loose because he's got options. He passes it through to Lebwelly. Great save there by Carlin as he shut this near post as Picodzzi had the option to pick up a loose puck off the backboard, but he looks to try and squeeze it through. So strong on the puck. He's got Grinnell Park with him. He passes it back and there's just slides through just to the right of Reddy Marr there. Don't know if he had enough sight of that until late. Stewart's on the point. Here comes Griffin with a big shot. Griffin goes bottom left. Griffin given far too much time there. Lightning moved the puck round, they held their nerve, you could see them moving it round, and that's a well-placed shot from James Griffin there. Look from behind Marr, there's a little bit of a screen there actually. The screen just moves away at the end there, but as a coach once told me, you go to the net and good things happen. Well, Wallace and Grinnell Park were right in front of the net there, and they're really causing some difficulty for Marr seeing that, and it's Lightning 2, Wildcats 0. Looking for options Lightning here as Rutkiss picks it up. He's got in front of the net there. Plu's happy to clean up though with 20 seconds to go. Nell nearly able to pick it up there, but he couldn't quite get in. Puck goes in into the Swindon end zone. Max Stewart follows Plu's into the corner. 10 seconds to go on the period. And we'll just count this down with Tower going into the corner. And that's the end of the first period. And I think overall Lightning will be slightly happier. There's some things to work on as Swindon started to come back into the game against the Tower, Billing. I think it's Jones over the other side, is it? No, Sayers, apologies. Wildcats win the opening draw. Lawrence forced to follow it back into his own end zone here. He comes behind the net, lays it off to Christie. Green with a diving slide there, unable to pick it up, and some space now with Lebwelly open and Picodzzi as well. Debris now picks it up on the blue line. He sends it in, and Curlin sees it all away and is able to block it into the corner. Green now fighting in the corner, not literally, but figuratively for the puck there as the puck comes free. Wallace looks for a change as Rennie Marr picks it up. Swindon stretcher, the Bebris has joined up in the attack now, and here's Lebwelly, he's open, goes down to Curlin's right, but couldn't quite hit the target there. And more pressure from Swindon now as Field looks to bring it out. He just chips it up to McEwen. McEwen brings it in, he's got Hamill with him over on this side, and Field's there. Field just walks it in. And that's fantastic play on the counter-attack there from McEwen, Field. And Cam Hamill on this side was the 3-on-2. Callum Field's second goal of the year in 24 games. So well done for him for getting on the board there, and some really cool hands taking it in from the day Hamill since only one of them is playing. Control breakout from Lightning now. Venus coming behind the net. Venus sends it up to Herman. Herman lays it off to Lawrence, who's through. Lawrence is through. And Lawrence hits the post there. He was sent through. That was a really well-worked move, end-to-end from the Lightning. But the puck's been turned over now. And here comes Swindon at the other end. Nell was in front of the net, and Griffin was forced to interrupt it. Venus just holds onto the puck and sends Lawrence through. Lawrence with his head up, looking to get that quick shot away. He follows his own puck into the corner. He's got 5 Swindon men with him. Brown's now open on the point. He's going to look to send it in. Marr sends that into the corner. It hits the ref. Stinger on Hewitt there in the corner. He'll be strong on the puck, but he's still trapped in the corner there. He's got a couple of Lightning men with him alongside him. Max Stewart there, but Ben Brown brings it out. He looks for an option, lays it off to Max Stewart. Max Stewart's now in now. He takes a wild shot, high and wide, so 2 for the price of 1 there, and it's given the puck away. And here comes Chris Jones in, and Jones has squeezed it in, short side on Curlin there. I think it was Jones. I'll just check the number. It was Sayers, sorry. Thought I saw 11. It's Reed Sayers there, and it was the wild shot from Max Stewart, went high and wide, exited the zone, came all the way down, and I'm not sure if Curlin's going to want that one back if it goes short side, but to be fair, it was 1-0 with the goalie there. Lightning looking for options. Pass is a little wayward, but it's in front of Nag, so he's able to make the red line and send it in. He rims it all the way around to Venus. He was looking for Venus, but Godfrey was there for Swindon. Godfrey ties up in the corner, and here's Herman. Herman going for a skate a little bit. Unable to get the puck back, but they're looking to get hold of it, and Labwelli's coming up now. Labwelli against Brown. He's got 2 with him. And Chris Jones there. That was a real chance. Chris Jones, just a hope play back in front of the net, and it bounced off Curlin's pad and nearly went in as Plews shoots from the blue line. Doesn't quite get through, and Lightning look to come back out as Venus has now got it, and we're a 3-on-2. Then in, and Grinnell Park picks it up. Wallace is going to find this behind the net. He's going to hold on to it, takes a little bump. He's going to try and hold on to it. Cowley eventually, though, robs it off him and sends it up. Tower heads up. And Griffin bumps Tower against the boards. Tower really rode the hit there, but Liam Stewart now coming down the ice around Cowley. He looks to bust a move on Cowley. He nearly got through. Marr just covers it up. As is Nags for MK. Lawrence is just hanging out, looking for the spoils to come out as Venus blocks the path up to the point. Plews is open right up at this point if they can get it out to him. But Venus looks to get his skates moving. He goes cross ice now. Finds Herman. Herman cuts in, and he gets a really fast shot. Went to go top right, and he again sends it back in now to Marr in the Swindon net.
Try and get a couple more on the board in the 3rd period, but Lightning it hasn't been as easy for Lightning in this period as the first was, but this Swindon is the Swindon that showed up on Saturday.
Hamill just takes a little bump as Bullis chips it in, and that'll be the end of the period. Ben Brown goes into the corner. Labwelli's with him. Labwelli will look to make a play there, but Brown just tidies up. Lightning in support there nicely. Venus sends it up to Herman. Herman's now 1-on-1 with Godfrey. He's waiting for support. He's got Venus with him. Venus cuts inside. He's looking for the opportunity to send it in. Just went soft just to try and deceive Marr with the shot there as he went low and to the right. Lawrence goes in for a big hit on Labwelli. But all clean so far. Martelli behind the net. Stewart coming down low. Martelli sends it up to Hamill, but Hamill turns it over. Stewart now picks it up, and he's got a little bit of space now to go around Luke Johnson. Goes around the outside. He goes short side on Marr, and the puck's got in. There's a breakout, a little bit of a mishap in centre ice. Liam Stewart picked it up, went all the way around the outside. Scuffle in front of the net, the puck comes loose, and Herman Poacher is there just to bring it home. Look how Stewart brings it in, it just comes loose. Herman gets his stick on it, and they all count. 13:51 to go in the 3rd period, and it's 4-1 Lightning. Tyler Plews with the stick lift on Rutkiss in front of the net. That was really, really solid. Bullis is taken out there as Malazinski brings it through. Perfect 2-on-1 played by Nags there just to cut out the pass. And here come Lightning on the reverse. It's McEwen in centre. Oh no, and Max Stewart does it all on his own. Max Stewart had Corey McEwen to his left. It was 2-on-1. And sometimes the best option is to take the shot, and that's exactly what he did. Made it 5-1 Lightning.
Yeah, you were thinking that Swindon would want to fire themselves up after that fourth goal just to get back into the game. The stick lift from Tyler Plews earlier on looked like Swindon were going to weather that storm from Lightning, but Lightning came back, and it's not a good look now for the scoreboard for the Wildcats fans.
Great finish from Max Stewart there, 5-hole on Rennie Marr. And it was the presence of McEwen on that 2-on-1 which made it more difficult.
Rennie Marr's been pulled as well. It's Tyler Perry in goal now.
Okay, so change of netminder for Swindon. Tyler Perry heads in. It's just laid off by Dylan Lawrence there. Dylan Lawrence now gets a bit of speed going. He looks to make a nice move. He goes in, goes up high on Tyler Perry. Perry kind of watches it over his crossbar. Martelli with a great pass over to Venus. And Venus just about got Herman with a little chip over the net. So inventive. We've seen him do a Michigan. We've seen him do a through the legs. And now he chipped it over, trying to get it off the back of the goalie's head, I think, there, just to drop it into the net. So really creative player. But Martelli looking for an outlet here. So Herman follows it up, just 38 seconds to go. Shaw just lays it off. Consi looking to find an opportunity. Swindon still working here, but here comes Herman. Swindon just back off. There's not going to be a penalty called with that no time left. Here's Herman. He lays it out in front to Martelli. Martelli was going to have a go. With just 5 seconds to go. Paconzi has a go. Curlin's going to go for a little skate with it. And that's 5-1 Lightning.
It's a big win for Lightning, especially after the loss in Swindon on Saturday. They needed to come back. They needed to get the 2 points because Swindon will be breathing down their necks if they win their games in hand. So a win for Lightning just pushes them 10 points clear of Swindon now in third place, with Swindon still having 2 games in hand. So even if they win those 2, they're 6 points behind Lightning. Lightning doing their best to keep up with Leeds, of course, but it's a big win for Lightning. They've taken the game to Swindon and they've come out victorious. Wasn't the most perfect game by both teams, but it was perfect in the sense of no penalties.